G'day, Stephen Gary from OffTheGridNorth.com again. Got a small fire going. Got a bit of ice house going. Yeah, you gotta like ice house. And this video is actually a little bit appropriate for ice house. Hey, excuse me, that fire is really bad. Hey, Kerry, that fire's mad.
It is.
So hello, baby.
G'day, guys.
We got a mad fire going. This video is actually about the police state. The police state that we all live in. Too many people, I find, whether they be off-grid or not, tend to go along with the rules and regulations of this developed version of modern Western style of living that basically is and I'm getting actually burnt here. Fucking fires. Excuse me. Edit, delete. The friggin' fire is so hot. But yeah, look, too many people actually don't stop and think about the police state that we live in. Now, it's not a call for arms, but the police state we live in encompasses many things. The permits that you have to apply for, the permission. I hear the sounds. Yeah, I know, yeah. Oh, how's that picture? I'm actually going to delete my life and jump into this picture. But no, too many people actually take for granted or don't actually look at the world they're living in, the police state. The police state is the thing that is creating all these rules, all these legislative things that interfere with everything that you off the grid probably think about doing. Every time you turn around, apart from the fire, the police actually get in your way. The police state gets in your way. And that's because the police state is actually a thing that isn't so as much evil as stupid. Kerry, is the police state stupid?
Well, I don't like it so much.
Okay, the police state, Kerry doesn't like it. I've never liked it. I've spent an entire lifetime not necessarily liking the police state. The police state is the thing that pulls you up on the side of the highway. It's the authority that pulls you aside and says you can't live that way. I hear the sound of the strangest voices. Yeah, anyone that bags me putting Great Southern Land up, you can go find the largest high object and jump off it. Seriously. But yeah, the police state. That's all this video is about. People are all too quick to comply, all too quick to go along with what is thrown their way. I don't think it's right. Personally, I think it's really abominable that people don't bother to think that they are under the influence of a police state. Now, a police state, you know, people 50 years ago lived under police states, like the communists. Now, you might think we don't live in a communist regime. Try to go outside your gate. Try to go outside your gate and do anything that steps outside of the rules and regulations that are endlessly thrust around you. And you tell me if that is any different to a communist state. I don't believe that we should, any of us, be told what to do or told how we should do it or told where to go, what to do and what we should comply with in every step You can go for a drive, you can go for a walk, you can do whatever. You are under the communist state, the police state. This is really a bad thing, guys. And this whole video is just to do with that, apart from being incinerated by the fire. Where can you run to now? Hey little girl. At the end of the day, all you smart asses, right? I'm going to say the word. Turn your volume down. All you smart asses that think, oh fuck, he doesn't know what he's saying. All of you people, you know what you're only waiting for? You're waiting for the time where this communist police style state actually encroaches on your world. You may be a rich bitch. You may be able to dodge it. But if it ever does jump into your little world, you're going to bitch just like the guy that had it jump into his world a little while ago. So you might think that, you know, everything's honky-dory, but it's not. We live in a police state. We elect people who employ rules and regulations that have turned this place into nothing short of some sort of a totalitarian dictatorship that makes us all have to think twice before we take a piss. In every direction. Every direction. You try and tell me one thing. Wake up in the morning. Wake up tomorrow. Wake up next week. You tell me one thing that you think you can do that the police state does not have a finger in. And I don't give a shit if it's putting the key in your car or going down the street to buy some food at Coles or going down the road and picking up some firewood from the side of the highway. Look, yeah, there is a myriad of things. You come back to me and tell me what one frickin' thing. See, I said frickin'. But I'm going to edit that. You tell me one fucking thing that you can do that the police state does not have a finger in.
Can I just say?
Oh, hang on, Kerry. Yes, baby.
A couple of weeks ago, I heard that they were talking about registering pools. Like that's just another one there's another thing. Like that means that they'll register pools and they'll register dams. It just means you have to go through a lot more paperwork and comply. And I get the dangers, but that doesn't necessarily mean we have to have all these regulations and rules. People are smart enough to know what to do. The other thing today, we were talking about the quaddies and how a lot of the farmers are being killed on quaddies, and yeah, that's not good. That's not good. But you watch, they'll say, yeah, all have to have roll bars, which is extra money. It's going to cost you thousands of dollars to put the roll bars on. And then you watch, they'll say you have to be registered to ride those quaddies.
To get what?
To get the revenue.
Get the money.
And whether that actually helps the whole thing. Maybe they just need some more education rather than all these regulations and rules and money and permits and licenses and whatever. I'm over it. I am so over it.
From the mouth of babes. The police state basically just tries to control. It's not like the police state, and for all you people who have not thrown yourself off a cliff, the police state does not necessarily have a bad thing in mind for you. The people we elect, they don't have evil thoughts in their brain, or at least I would hope not. But what they do is they impart rules and regulations on us all that cause us to live under a police state. And a police state means that you can't take a piss sideways. You can't You can't gather your own water. You can't grow your own vegetable. You can't put your own solar in. You can't build your own house without the police state having a bite at you, taking a big chunk out of you. And that's what pisses me off, alright? It pisses me off. Listen to the words. It fucking pisses me off. It has pissed me off since I was a young kid. And I don't believe just because I'm old and some people are new, that the new people should go along with it. I don't believe that at all. The police state should be at least fought back at in a metaphorical sort of a way, Not metaphorical, what's the word? If you do something and you don't actually tell them, the word application comes to mind. People are all too keen to apply for permission. Now that whole term, apply for permission, that is only one thing, that is the police state. If you have to apply for permission on every thing that you think of, or every corner you turn, or every step you want to take, that is the police state in action. And that's what I have a fantastically large problem with. I don't know where else to actually take this. This is probably as far as I need to take it on this video. But too many people don't believe that they're actually in a police state. You might think Victoria or Australia or New South Wales is all bloody kumbaya, sit around the fucking fire, no edit, sit around the fucking fire. You all may think, you got a $200,000 checkbook, you can just bloody cut the check for whomever comes your way. That's all bloody good. That's all fine. Do you not ever fucking stop? Yeah, I'm swearing again. Google will probably ban this one. Kerry wants to say something.
I'm working as a volunteer in a community house in our local town. Do you know, to be a volunteer, I had to do a police check, which is okay. I did the police check. Then I had to get a working with children card, which had to go through a whole other process. I wanted to help people do their tax returns online, but to do that I had to have my birth certificate, my marriage certificate, my driver's license, my Medicare card. I had to do a first aid course where I had to have all this documentation.
Just to work
as
and
a
help.
Exactly.
Just to work and help as a volunteer.
Absolutely, and we do like to cook for the homeless. To do that, I had to go through a course to have all this documentation again, just to help cook. What is that all about?
That's all to do with the police state.
I am so over it.
The fucking police state. How's that? No sunset. We still got Midnight Oil playing. You're gonna love early Midnight Oil. But yeah, all this. The time has come. The Indigenous actually drove this track out of Midnight Oil way back. I think the time has come for us to all stand our ground, and we may not be the Indigenous trying to get our land back, but I think our rights belong to us and we need to frickin' take them back. How can we dance when our earth is burning? You know, shit. Yeah, look. Baby, I'm panning back.
Yeah? What? It's a perfect track.
It is.
I think people should stand up and say, enough is enough.
should we all?
Fair is fair.
That's right. Should we all at least stand up against a police state and go, enough is enough?
Well, it would be good, but unless everybody does it, it's impossible.
That's right.
It's impossible.
Yeah, old farts like us can do it, but it needs a lot more people to do it.
Well, even we can't do it.
Well, we try.
Well, we try, but you
I'm
can't.
pretty trying. Am I trying?
Yeah. You're very trying.
Nah, come on, guys. This police state shit. You can't light enough fires. You can't put enough music up. You can't fucking waffle on it. Oh, no, I said it. Alright, I'm not excusing myself. You can't actually talk about this stuff strongly enough. The police state comes and gets you the moment you walk out your driveway. The moment you wake up in the morning. I think much more of the midnight oil thinking to do with Indigenous people, which was definitely in regard only to the Indigenous taking their rights back. Maybe there is a time when all of us non-Indigenous, so to speak, I was born here, but
I'm
maybe...
7 generations Australian.
What was that?
I'm 7 generations Australian.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I'm pretty Indigenous.
Yeah, 7 generation Australian. Maybe it's time for us to take our rights back. You know, maybe the police state has gone far enough. And yeah, this is not a call to arms, but I don't hear enough people just understanding the position they're in. The control mechanisms that they're under. The police state has such a vast grip on every single one of us, and they just keep doing it. That has got to stop, or be backed off a little bit, because they have to give it back. Yeah. Anyway, Stephen Carey from OffTheGridKnives.com. Subscribe and like. I know it'll break your little finger to hit the like button, but this bloody police state stuff, really, a lot more Australians. I know there's a lot of this stuff goes on around the globe. A lot of this thinking has permeated the rest of the world. Aussies are two-way easy to get along with. I am fucking not. Never have been. This police state shit. Waiting for the end of the track. This police state stuff, really, guys, it's got to be curtailed. If you and I sit back and don't say squat about it, if lovely ladies like Kerry don't make mention of it, this stuff is going to get worse. And on that note, this is a long one. Hope your bandwidth was worth it. The fire's burning down. We're going to stack it up. We've got another distilled water to have. Hoping your Saturday night was a good one. This police state shit, really, more people need to stand up. They really do need to stand up. And that's it. Cheers from Steve.
Bye guys, have a good Saturday night.
And cheers from Kerry.
Can't wait till tomorrow, we're going to the market.
Yeah, we're going to the market tomorrow to buy some more barrels for our wicking bed.
Yay!
Yeah, after we stick our pins in the dolls of the bastards.
Let's do that.
Yeah. Anyway, that was a bit of a joke. Hope you had a productive one. Hope your day was a good one. Our Saturday was a good one. Think about the police state. I really think a lot more people should stand up. Not just make a quick comment, but stand up and throw this shit out there. And yeah, me and Kerry will probably wind up crucified on the stake. And who cares? We certainly don't care. Cheers from us. Subscribe and like. OffTheGridKnives.com. Cheers, guys. We're out.